Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me for Black Long Island News. I'm Archie Snowden. As we face the greatest public health issue of our lifetime, COVID-19, the coronavirus, people for the most part have decided to stay home. Folks on Long Island and the rest of the world, of course, have been limited, but the poorest areas, Riverhead, Huntington, Wyandanch, Hempstead, and right here in Brentwood, a largely Hispanic community, are hotspots for COVID-19 on Long Island. We've seen throughout this country that so many folks are willing and taking it upon themselves to do something for the doctors and the nurses that are on the front lines of this pandemic. These doctors and nurses often logging long-suffering hours, putting their own health on the line to make sure that we are not exposed and are suffering. One woman from Bay Shore is taking it upon herself to go out of her way to say thank you, one pair of sneakers at a time. Ajon Crump's cousin Danielle, a mother of three, is a nurse on the front lines of this pandemic.
And she's been a nurse for a while in so many different capacities. So I had a good understanding of all that takes.
Crump, in her own words, an avid walker, needed a new pair of sneakers. It was her cousin's birthday, and that, she says, spurred on a whole new dynamic to just buying sneakers.
And I could only imagine if my feet are uncomfortable for walking for a couple of hours, that people who are on their feet for 12 to 15-hour shifts could use new sneakers. And I think that it's not something that everybody thinks about.
With that concept in mind, Crump purchased the sneakers. Her heartfelt sacrifice began to grow, not only locally on Long Island, but the idea has developed angel wings of its own, taking flight across the country using the hashtag Nikes for Nurses.
New Orleans, California, Boston, Kentucky, Minnesota.
Crump, a Mac technician at the Genius Bar, now a customer service rep at home, needed the funds to fulfill the growing need for the footwear. Money flowed in from donors who read her story.
There are people going into these spaces where the virus is very alive, and they're responsible for just so much. They're responsible really for getting us back on track.
For that, Ajon Crump says thank you.
We're doing our part by staying at home, but they're sacrificing so much, and I really cannot express my gratitude enough. If there's anything more I could do, I would. I can't even say it enough. Thank you, thank you.
Such a great story, and Ajon, we praise you for your wonderful spirit. She says that her original goal to raise $7,500 and give away at least 100 pair of sneakers has long been surpassed. She says as long as the money keeps coming in, even after this virus passes, she still plans on giving sneakers and footwear away to her frontline heroes. To run a small minority-owned business, even in good times, can be a challenge. But businesses hit by the coronavirus are finding it difficult to keep their doors open. One business owner in Huntington shares her struggles to find a way through this unprecedented time. Carolyn Miles, owner of Sense for My Soul, says her business averaged $2,000 per day in sales before the COVID-19 pandemic.
So now we're lucky if I had to put a number on it, maybe 10% of that is maybe 50 a week if we get that. So we're hurting.
Miles and her self-created business, Sense for My Soul, a handmade natural essential oils business with wide-ranging clientele, is being forced to take drastic steps to stay open, and she is fearful about her future.
Our business has dropped 90% because we're unable to go out and do craft shows and do the different promotions at the drugstores that we were doing.
Miles has taken advantage of the New York State Small Business Assistant options to help salvage her business, one that she started back in 2003 as a single mother of two daughters, but the state funds may not be enough.
It helps. You got to reach out for all the programs, all the help that they offer, because as you know, we're people that have always struggled. So every little bit helps.
It has been a struggle for minority business owners across the country, like Carolyn, to keep their doors open during this challenging time. Sense for My Soul is offering a special package for the first 10 people that mention the code Archie, that's ARCHIE, receive a free N95 mask. Just log on to the website, senseformysoul.com, or call 631-807-6108. For the first 10 people, again, mention the code Archie and receive a free N95 mask. World-famous entertainers and musicians have relied on social media to help us beat the lockdown blues.
people get to see people and actually talk to the people that they admire.
DJ Bilal Miller of Wyandanch has been entertaining crowds for nearly 4 decades. For Bilal and all other DJs and celebrity entertainers, the coronavirus pandemic has brought the successful DJ mobile industry and their entertainment business to a halt. So they've relied on social media to provide their followers with their live nightclub and concert experiences while social distancing at home.
We need that so bad because, like I said, when you in your house, like D-Nice, I'll use him as a perfect example. I know that he plays so much, in the same way with me, I play so much. If we didn't play, we would go insane. We would literally go insane, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so we all, it doesn't matter. We all in the same boat.
DJ Bilal has been asking his followers to support him on social media, and he promises to keep us all entertained. We want to thank you for watching this edition of Black Long Island Independent News. We want to leave you with this song, an inspirational message by Thurston O'Neill. Everyone, please stay safe.
Come on, you ready? Let's go. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Everybody, hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Everybody, hands together. Sing. I don't know what life is gonna bring your way today, but I challenge you to adopt this new attitude, that you would not only endure life, but that you would embrace it and live it out loud.